Alrighty, we're back here for game 2 of Drich versus Spagheddie. Can't at the moment. Okay, never mind.
Oh wait, it said I'm in battle with him.
Yep, I was reading a different message. Unfortunate. I understand now. Alright, now let's reset. We're back here for game 2, week 3 of Drich versus Spagheddie. Game 1 going to the side of Spagheddie and that massive, chonky unit of a Snorlax. Wonder what we'll see here in game 2 from these teams. We do see a switch up on the roster side from Drich. A couple of his bench people being brought up.
Oh my god, he did have only 1 PP left on body press.
He had one.
If I had protected that turn, I would have won.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Okay, so that is fun, important lore. He was not. Let the record show he was not BMing. He had 1 PP left on the body press, and if he was calling a protect, if Daniel had protected, that would have been game. Holy moly, crazy that it came down to that in the last game, but we will see what comes out here in game 2. We see the exact same roster coming out from Spagheddie, but we see a switch up on the side of Drich. We kept the Skarmory, kept the Sinistcha, kept the Palafin. Looks like we brought Hippowdon in this time and Chestnut and Stunfisk. Hippowdon does actually lead with the Skarmory. Politoed leads with Scobill on the other side. Drizzle gets set up, but Hippowdon actually overrides that, being slower. So, we got Sand. We got Steel, and pre-turn 1 shenanigans. The leads have already been slightly edged over to the side of Drich, with Hippowdon being slower than Politoed. So, interesting to see what will come out in the first turn. A second Quick Claw for Politoed. He's been saving up all his RNG. Last turn, the Quick Claw last game, the Quick Claw finally went off, and he hit a Protect, so that was unfortunate. This time he gets the Quick Claw. We do see a Mega come out from the Skarmory. That's Mega Skarmory once again. The Quick Claw comes out with an Ice Beam onto Hippowdon. Does about 40% of HP on the Hippowdon. Good size little chunk. Brave Bird comes out from Skarmory. Does a good about 50% of HP. 51, 52% HP onto the Politoed. Takes a bit of recoil and gets overheated by the Scovillain. Not even a Mega Scovillain, at least not at this point in time. Special attack is reduced from the overheat though, something to keep an eye on, but that's a Mega down on the side of Drich. We do see an Earthquake come out. That's a good amount of damage. That Politoed is really low. You gotta imagine there's going to be a big emphasis on weather in this game. We see Stunfisk come out. Want to let the record show I have been very incorrectly informed when it comes to Stunfisk in the previous weeks. I have done my research now. I have respect this Pokemon. He has Sandveil. This is important information, and that is going to be a Perish song come out from the Politoed as the switch in comes in for the Gengar, meaning they are shadow tagged in. That's a superpower. Politoed's going to go down. Perish song got off though, so no telling how this is going to proceed. We do have the Perish in effect and the trap.
Cursed Body on the Electro Web.
A Cursed Body on the Electro Web is a big important factor here. We got speed down on the Gengar, so that's important, but no more Electro Webs, at least not for the foreseeable future, due to the ability there on the Gengar. Nice if we get used to the ability for the Gengar pre-Mega Evolution. The Cursed Body, usually not seeing that much benefit, considering that you're usually, leading Gengar or trying to get Gengar in safely so that you can Mega it, in order to get that Shadow Tag ability set up as quickly and safely as possible. So the Cursed Body actually does come in clutch here, considering you don't usually see it that often. So we got Meowstic out on the side for Gengar. Perish is in effect onto the Hippowdon and to the Stunfisk. Hippowdon does get withdrawn. Note, Gengar has not megaed yet, so that Shadow Tag has not taken effect. Chestnut is switched in, is not perishing. Stunfisk, however, I believe, unless I'm mistaken, is perishing. I believe he did hear the perish song, so Gengar does protect. Magic Room comes out. So, Sandstorm is still up. Earth Power comes out from Stunfisk, doesn't connect, hits, slams right into the protect. Sandstorm doing chip everywhere. And yes, Stunfisk is perishing. He's down to 2, but so is Gengar. So, you gotta imagine, with that switch out of Hippowdon prior to the Mega of the Gengar, that he's gonna want to save this Mega Gengar at some point. I mean, maybe he keeps it on the field such that he can trade it for the Stunfisk. And in that case, you know,
Best trade of all time.
not sure if it's a trade I would take, but I'm not a Gengar player, so you know, I'm also not good.
Came up with that deal. Best deal.
It's the best deals, folks. We have the best deals.
Best trades.
Yes.
The best trades.
Only the best trades.
Oh gosh.
Meowstic comes out with a prankster fake tears, lowering the special defense on that Stunfisk. You gotta imagine he's about to get hit with a Shadow Ball. The fake tear Shadow Ball still connects through the Sand Veil and doesn't kill the Stunfisk, but the Earthquake does. The Earthquake kills the Gengar, and the Stunfisk says, "Hey, you guys, you're gonna die at the same time for Perish Song. Why don't we just skip that one turn sooner and do it with Earthquake?" Meowstic also takes a little bit of chip there, so good on you, D-Rich, and good on you, Chestnut, for speeding this game up a little bit for us. Alrighty, so we already know he's got Scovillain in the back. Gengar's down, so we're down to Scovillain and Meowstic on one side. Stunfisk is down. We know we have Hippowdon in the back, so it's Hippowdon and Chestnut on the other side. It's 2-on-2. This is the final stretch. Here we are yet again.
No Mega available.
No Mega available. That's a good point, Cameron. No Mega's available since Mega Gengar and Mega Skarmory are both down. So that is not going to be a Mega Scovillain. You know, he's coming back in. We did see him use one move earlier, at least. But we do see a Protect on the side of Hippowdon. So not going to let any damage or fake tears possibly come through. Yep, stop there. Said, I see your prankster fake tears. Also, I'm also going to protect against my own Earthquake, because I am going to use that to chunk you, but... Ooh. You got to imagine that if that overheat had been aimed at the Chestnut this game, we could be looking at a completely different game right now. You know, you got to imagine maybe he was thinking there was a spiky shield coming in there, or maybe just bad read, because we saw fake tears and overheat double into the Hippowdon. Now we have a spiky shield out from the Chestnut, so it's his turn to protect. Fake Tears does connect onto Hippowdon this time, most likely going to see another double into Hippowdon. Yep, that's exactly what we see. And the overheat does get rid of the Hippowdon. The timing and tempo on the switches means that he did not get switched in. He got switched in a turn early, so did not get to reset his own sand. Probably to the benefit of his own team, considering Chestnut would be taking that chip. On the other side, Politoed was taken out early, so in a game that started out very heavily emphasized on the weather, was very quickly made into something completely different. Alright, that's a Giga Drain coming out from the Chestnut. Yes, you saw that right, that's a Giga Drain. I have lost to that myself personally. You gotta imagine this is gonna hurt. That's an overheat. It kills from 100% despite the special attack drop onto the Hippowdon. That's game 2 going to Spagheddie. That's his first set win of the season, and he's looking to start this week strong.
GG's.
GG's.
GG.